This is Phillips. Wide for Parsons. Against Brighton now. Gets the throw. He waves Parsons along, and I don't think he's satisfied with it still. He's given the throw the other way. Well, perhaps a bit nitpicky then. Once again, it's a throw to Northampton. Harmon gets another throw for Northampton. And Bromsgrove clear. That was Chard. Gillard. And again, Bromsgrove pushing forward all the time, not giving Northampton any time on the ball. And once again, Northampton's attack breaks down and Bromsgrove get the throw. They look hungry, they seem to want the ball more. Certainly they're getting to the ball more. Carter nods it down. No problems there for Terry, although his clearance was charged down and it might put Mark Parsons in a bit of a spot. And Parsons did well, he's got the throw as well. Well, it looks like a case of cramp. But, well, Radburn's back on his feet. And here he is. And he's got the corner. And he's going to take the corner too. Well, it's bobbling about inside that Northampton box and neither side can really bring it down. Although a chance perhaps for a break now if the ball can be played right, and it wasn't. In fact, although a chance now, is it for Gillard? Well, he ran into trouble. Bell, he's got three players on him as Mickey Bell. Plays it back, Gillard, turns away from trouble. Chard. Cobbler's throw. Phillips. Gilzine. Turned and then slipped over. Gilzine again. Gilzine knotted in, but away by Shilvock. Carter completes the clearance right up to the halfway line. This is Chard. Once again, Bromsgrove defence is proving to be difficult to break down for Northampton. Chard. Again though, in the midfield it's Bromsgrove that are picking it up every time. That's a good ball wide to the right hand side to Webb. And he's done just enough to get the corner. Has he? No, the referee says goal kick. Little push. Northampton free kick. Phillips, shot was charged down. And it goes out for a throw. I'm sure conditions must have some effect on today's match because it has been a scrappy old affair. There's been a lot of throw-ins and a fair few free kicks too. But no doubt about it, the better side are the side that lead. They're the non-league side, Bromsgrove Rovers, and they still lead by that first half goal. And really every minute that passes now increases Northampton's worries. Financial problems, they're still in administration. They could do with a cup run to help boost the coffers. It was Darren Harmon that fouled there because they owe an awful lot of money. As I say, they're in administration. There's a transfer embargo on them. They could really do with the injection of cash the cup run could provide, but unless they produce something a bit more exceptional than they have done so far, it's going to be an early exit from this year's FA Cup, and indeed it's going to be a few minutes before they can even look to do anything because Bromsgrove have the corner. Headed over, well, headed straight up, and when it came down, Steve Sherwood was there. Webb. Carter did well. Now Carter again goes to the byline. Can he pull it back? He can, but the only man there was Darren Harmon for Northampton, and really just as well he was as far as the Cobblers are concerned. And Bromsgrove now have a corner. Headed away. It wasn't a good corner. Bell. Aldridge wins it back. Gives it away again though. Gillard. It's all very tight down that left-hand side. Aldridge tries to get away from his man, but the referee says no foul, and Richardson picks it up again at the back. And coolly and calmly brings it forward for Bromsgrove. And this is a good run from inside his own half, and his shot took a deflection, and he's earned a corner. Corner was a good one, and once again though Sherwood managed to get a catch to it after fumbling it a bit. Just knocked back, and Sherwood's there again, kicks it forward. Gilzean. Phillips. Is it wide to Bell? Webb's with him, but Bell gets his crossing. It's a good one as well, and headed over the top. Corner kick. Keeper flapped at it a bit, but he was being fouled, so it's no real surprise. Goal kick. Parsons. Northampton have brought Fleming on for Darren Harmon. They've put Jason Burnham in the back four alongside Steve Terry to the heart of the defence, and they've moved Phil Child into midfield to see if he can create a bit more than they've managed so far. At the moment though, it's Carter for Bromsgrove. Terry there. Played in again, and here's Fleming, and I don't know what Fleming was doing then, but he nearly set Carter up. An extraordinary ball by Fleming, the substitute for Northampton. Richardson. That was a clattering challenge by Terry, and Richardson's pretty unhappy by it. And Steve Terry becomes the second Northampton player today to go into the book. This is Brighton. Cut out, but it falls again to a Bromsgrove player, and it's their substitute, Pearce. Cuts inside, and well, whether it was a cross or a shot, I'm not sure, but it wasn't a particularly good example of either. Now, here's Fleming for Northampton. He's a pacey sort of player, but his controls let him down badly, although it's fallen nicely. Now Aldridge, can he do something? Oh, past one player then with some ease, Martin Aldridge, and he's got a corner. Keeper's come for it. I think it was Richardson's header. So that was Ken Gillard, and it's quite woefully wide. Terry. Again, while it's up here, Bromsgrove will be happy while the ball's in the Northampton half, and indeed that's where it's spending most of the time. Here's Carter. Now Carter could make it safe. Oh, and just at the end, just couldn't quite get the shot in. And start from the bounce up, and Bromsgrove get the throw. Going to be taken by Brighton to Carter, back to Brighton, headed down towards Pearce. That's not a bad cross, actually, pulled it back well from the byline, and well, there's a player coming in there, you can see him, he's ended up in the back of the net. Another corner. Oh, and again Sherwood didn't really get to it. And a goal kick. Fleming. Fleming was fouled. And it's a booking. So that's 2 players each booked now. Brighton goes into the referee's notebook. Fleming with a free kick.